Oh. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Starfield. I love Bethesda RPGs. I have put so much time into Fallout 4, 3, New Vegas, a little bit of time in 76, so much time in Skyrim, and it is so nice to finally get my hands on Starfield. I don't know what else I can say other than I can't wait to get right in. I've already messed around with the settings a little bit. In fact, I might go into display and lower the settings a little bit. My system's pretty good, but I don't know if it's everything on ultra. Let's put it on high, why don't we? Motion blur, turn that all off. I've already went into the controls, and it's a little bit loud right now, I'll admit. Maybe I should turn that off. Depth of field, yep. Field gray, turn that a little bit low. As long as motion blur is off, I'm good. Crowd density, Once we get into the game and I see how it performs, I'll mess around with those settings more. This... Oh, and the gameplay's it's a little loud. There we go. This will be my first Bethesda RPG on this channel. And I'm very interested to see how well my gameplay, my play style, is going to affect it. Cause I don't know. I think I played Bethesda RPGs a little bit weird. Or maybe I don't. Either way, I'm gonna hit new. I'm gonna hit new. Oh, it's actually happening. New. Start a new game? Yes. Oh, actually, before I get to that, all I know about Starfield is what we got from the Bethesda Starfield Direct, and like a few little tiny things that I just couldn't avoid because I was on the internet for the past week. And that's basically it. I don't want the main menu music has just stopped, so I think it's a pretty good time for us to start a new game. Oh. Oh, I am so happy right now, you guys. Starfield. Soul date, May 7th, 2330. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost, Moon of Vectata. Hey.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule.
Yeah, I definitely remember last time.
What's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
You got it. I guess.
Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady. Go safe. Go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful.
Exactly like the
Thank
Stardock. Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
Yeah, of course it was.
That's why I keep him around.
I definitely
Good
remember.
pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't
I can
find
move.
any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby.
How's the room?
There are worse lives. You know, most
Something
Dusties
tells
don't
me
even
I'm
make
gonna
it
get
this
one.
far.
Dusty's.
I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Ooh, what's that? There's some form of laser over there. Come on, give me the ability to move. It's interesting that we get to start with the cold open. Was sad.
What we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples.
Always.
Small steps. Just follow in.
But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here.
I'm trying my hardest.
Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Breestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh.
Why do I have a health bar immediately already?
Look at this one over here.
This one?
Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a
Don't point at
sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, step up,
What
Benning.
do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
What is he even mining?
Minimal at this
Troy?
point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think?
God,
Stay
this
the
is
course?
gorgeous.
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Running through these veins pretty quick.
I mean, hey, I definitely know what's happening here. I definitely remember being a miner before. Beautiful. This game is gorgeous so far, and I haven't even gotten out of this
Dusty, you're
rock.
up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
Cutter!
Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay. Cutter, heavy, energy 4, ammo cutter, magazines, rounds, fire rate, a bunch of numbers I'll look at later. Hold to equip. Gutter crate, activate. Okay. One small step, collect mineral deposits. When I finally have the chance to...
You think we'll be done
Mine it.
here soon? No, I hear this is the last dig.
Hey, it might be my last dig. Sweet. I can move around at full speed now. I get my designated roleplay walk button, which I'm gonna make use of. What happens if I hit tab? That's... Maybe I don't have my inventory.
Busy. Got anyone else to bother?
No, I'm just mining. Beryllium. Hey guys, I got some beryllium. Oh, more beryllium. This is pretty. Something tells me this might just all just be beryllium. Ooh, this laser recharges over time. Down in the bottom right.
They're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Don't shoot me.
A few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Don't shoot me.
Come on. It's time. You're with me.
I got some beryllium for you. Like 5 nodes worth. How'd you feel about that, Lynn?
Let Hella do his job. This is delicate.
I hit my flashlight button and nothing's happened.
Ah, scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go.
Don't shine that in my ass.
Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Huh?
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
What is it that we're
now you're
after?
starting to freak me out.
Relax.
I'm not
It's just
starting on
another
that.
job. Come on.
No, I can jump. I want to get my shoes dirty. You kidding me?
We're getting
This
close,
is
I think.
an ominous room.
Yeah, everything
It's
is
very ominous.
Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay.
Well, there's the only way to go.
Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you will.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs.
Sounds like something
Client
went wrong
is on his
upstairs.
way.
Who's the client? Oh, God, of course I have to do it. Do I get, like, more hazard pay for this? Can I go down there? There's nothing down there. Hold V. Hold V. There we go. Well, it's nice to have, like, an actual flashlight in a Bethesda game. Usually you have to mod one of these in. Alright. Just know that I have my laser pointed down that direction.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Do you want me to mine some beryllium while I'm here? Whatever. Hey guys, I think I found the weird...
Do you see anything?
Yeah, it appears to be, weird. Heller. No, you're Lynn. It's... looks a little biological. Ugh, I have to step in that. Use the cutter to break up the mineral. Alright, well... I'm sure this'll be fine. Take the strange object. With the glitchy effect.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy.
I have a feeling that the
cold.
Reapers may be attacking.
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit?
I will
for
in a
those
minute.
Extractors? Ring any bells?
Literally no.
Any of this look familiar?
Oh, buddy. We are gonna be here for a while. If I set up things correct, this was gonna be episode 0 with character creation. And we are gonna be here for a while. Biometric customizations can be changed later by visiting a genetics facility. You bet your ass I'm gonna genetically customize myself later at a genetics facility. Maybe. Oh. So first off, let's just go through all of these, starting at 1. We started on 18. Behold the world's most generic guy. Like, he looks like somebody. The characters in this game look great. Like, incredibly good. Can we even give ourselves, like earrings and piercings and whatnot? Oh, you shouldn't give me this much power. Chad face. God, it looks incredible. This is just a palette swap of the last guy. Kinda. Ooh. This is almost Johnny Silverhand. Yeah, that's a character. Ooh, God, it looks incredible. The hair in this game looks great, and the skin. Hold on. Closer. The skin in this game also looks really nice. Oh man, and this is just base game with no mods. Oh man, I can't wait for mods. I love modding video games. This is also a face. He just took a laser right across the forehead for that haircut. All right. I can't think of something. This is like every YouTuber, I think. This is what every YouTuber looks like to me. Including me, I guess. I like the earrings. And also, you have the same haircut as a couple records ago. How many do we get in total? Oh, okay, this is like an alternate worse version of the Chad from previous. It's really cool how you can make like elderly characters. This is oh. I love that, like, little effect on the hair to, like, make it look more frizzy. I'm definitely gonna be playing as a woman in this game because I've done so for, like, every Bethesda game for the past however many years that I've decided to. This is the one we started with. Good old 18. Alright. I'm gonna be here for a while. We could even do nose piercing. I'm gonna be here for a while, so you know, I'm taking my time. These are some. Oh, I just realized this is kind of like a character from Horizon Zero Dawn. I think the name is Aloy, whatever. Kind of looks like that. Red hair and tied back hair, I guess, is all it takes. Not tied back, but you know what I mean. This looks like a shonen character, shonen protagonist. Didn't we have this person a couple records ago? Whoa, I like the hair again. I really, oh, I like the hair again. It's very Cyberpunk 7077. This haircut. What's Cyberpunk 777? That's a different game. So all we know about our character so far is that we are a minor. See, ooh, oh yeah, of course we have the scars. Wasn't this? This kind of looks like my brother, just like a more sickly version. All right. It's always good to have a nice bald. There's some games that don't even have bald characters, not even characters, hairstyles. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like make a character, which I'm excited to do, but also I'm gonna show my entire ass by like not making a good looking character. The swoosh hair. You get this hair by having just a giant space cow lick your face. And that does that to the hair. True. There are so many records. I like the mullet. And 40 we have in total. Oh, all right. I think. Oh yeah. Let's. I think I want to start with. I think I actually just want to start with 40 as a base. Sure, why not? We'll start with 40. We'll go from there. Ooh. So something I noticed about like every single one of my past like RPG playthroughs is I've played like a sort of like almost morally dubious character who's like not entirely good, not entirely bad. And I want to change that with this character. I want this character to be like unequivocally try to be a good person. Which, you know, is kind of boring, but also at the same time, I think. Ow! I just hurt myself on my desk because I got distracted. I think that a character, like a real Boy Scout, like Superman character, which, you know, some people might think of boring, but I think I make it work. All right, so muscular, thin, or heavy. They had this same exact like wheel in Fallout 4, which I really loved. Such a neat thing. Would just be incredibly sickly thin, or just very jacked. What do I want my build to be? Well, not this type. Both, I guess. Like my build, as in what's the gameplay build? What are my perks gonna be? And then also, what is my? I want to do something that I don't think many other people are gonna do. I like being a little bit quirky with my builds, because that's fun to me. So definitely not stealth archer. That's not gonna be happening. I think lasers would be pretty fun. I know there's lasers. I feel like everybody's gonna go for, like, ballistic revolvers, because that's just the coolest. Just being a space cowboy is a really good aesthetic. So let's go with, I want to go with lasers. Someone who is, like, unequivocally nice and good, tries to be a good person. Let's go a little bit in between. Yeah, sure, I'm fine with it right there. Body type. Let's a little bit feminine. Body type 2, walk style. All right, we just have ties between masculine walk, or one style walk, and 2 style walk. This is really cool, because what this means is that later down the line, people will be able to mod in their own walk styles very easily, or easier. I know there's, like, already, like, 100 different mods that, like, add different types of walk styles for Skyrim. There's been, like, a Skyrim modding renaissance happening for, like, the past 3 years, really. Which makes me so excited for a game like Starfield. Skin tone! Currently at 2. Let's just... How many do we got? 9? Just from palest to darkest. It's a shame that I can't randomize this the way that I wanted to. When I usually make characters, I just like to randomize the skin color, just to make sure I don't always just make the same person over and over and over again. And I can't just keep spamming the right button and just close my eyes and just keep clicking. So what I'm going to do is open up a random number generator and pick between 1 and 9. Nope. Random number generator, as it's pronounced in its maiden language. What? Oh. Between 1 and 9, my good AI. Alright, so I'm just going to hit generate a bunch of times, not looking at my phone. It doesn't really matter if I hit it a bunch of times. And the answer is 4. 4 says the random number generator. You're just going to have to trust me that it says 4. Where did we start? We started with 2, so a little bit darker skinned, but not that noticeably, so, you know, whatever. Oh, God, face. We have skin tone, even further skin tone. Can I... Okay, I don't like that. I don't like... Oh, no, I can. I don't like that I can't slide the, slider. It looks like a slider, and I should be able to slide it. I do like the presentation of it. It's not just like a regular old slider. It's a neat... That's interesting. Where did this start? Like a... Hold on. Does changing this change this? Oh, so this is just the same... This is just the same, place. So if you go all the way up to 8, that's 8. Alright. I don't need to worry about that. We already picked 4. Head shape. Refine. This is scary. Although they did kind of get rid of the, I don't know if I just haven't gotten to it yet, but the click and drag thing that was in Fallout 4, which was incredible for making faces, by the way. I loved Fallout 4's character creator. It's my favorite character creator of all time. I can't think of anything else. The only thing that would really compete is Skyrim's with a bunch of mods, but I don't think that really counts. So we have 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's just a little bit thinner then, between 1 and 2. Do you like 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Number 2's looking a little blurry. Alright then, 1 or 3. Anyway, I'm reminded I need to go to the optometrist soon to get new glasses. Alright, so a little bit thinner is the only thing I could really tell. Even more thinner, less cranium, more cranium, bigger jaw, more cranium with a little bit less jaw, bigger cranium, mediumer. Let's go with, I don't know, 4 again. I like it. What does it mean by refine? I hit E and it just... Does that just... Let's just activate this dot. I could activate more square mode and make the jaw bigger, more wide, thinner, round. I mean, sure, let's do a little bit into round territory. Sure, why not? Hair. Oh boy, how many are there? 40. Oh, that's an interesting one. Nope, go back to 1. Go back to 1. Now we have that. We have the laser across the head. We have this one. Ooh, a little bit of a eraser. We have that one. We have even more version of that one. Even more version of that one. Almost a pompadour. This one, which I really like. This one, which I also think is pretty nifty. There's another cow lick face one. Wasn't this number 1? The comb over. The bun. Me when I was in middle school. This is this one we started with, I think. The Nathan Drake. The something character. I don't know. The businessman. This would be the was it the clean cut in Fallout New Vegas in 3? I'm trying to remember. Listen, if we get to like an unladylike haircut, I'd you know what I mean. A low bun. Ooh, the shonen protagonist I mentioned earlier. A little bit of the frizziness. The Wendy the Welder. Full ponytail. A little bit wavy. Not even. Yeah, this is full ponytail. I don't know what to call it. The bedraggled. No, it's not bedraggled. It's more like blastback, maybe. Don't know what that one is. Sort of dreads. Frizzy. I like the 32. It's very 50s mom. Bjork. Just messy 80s. Cute. This is just the same but flipped. The Asian character you see in like every movie. Little curls at the end. And then irradiated, hopelessly irradiated. What do I want to go with? What vibe do I want our character to have? Our character's going to be good. I still haven't refined that much because we haven't gotten to background yet. I don't know anything about like most of the backgrounds or most of the traits. Everything that was shown in the direct. That's what I saw. And I said I liked the 32, and I do. So maybe I should just go with my gut for now. Hair color. How many are there? Oh, there are some interesting looking ones. Well, I didn't actually see how many there were. 23. Ooh, they have a nice looking silver. And then a light blonde, gray. Oh, that's pretty. The slightly gold with blueness in it. The vibrant yellow with dark roots. The Instagram person. That's gorgeous. Dark blue, red. There are so many YouTubers who look exactly like this. I really like this. Like blonde with a little bit of blue in it. Maybe I should. I'm gonna stick with the number 16. It's a really nice looking blue. All right, now I'm just gonna go back through to see if there's any hairstyles that I really like with this new color that I've decided to pick. It's really cool how this looks. Ooh, I feel like there's a lot of people who's gonna pick this color. It's not even actually. That's not even blonde. That's just white with blue. There we go. Now that's the shonen protagonist. I mean, I think 32 with 16 might be my favorite. how many other people are going to go with 16 and 32. Probably a lot, but you know what? I'm going to be unique with my... Oh, that's eyes, not eye color. I thought we had like all of these. Oh, that's oh, there's so many options for eyes. Ah! Yeah, I like that. I like that. Eyes. Interesting. So we have generic, slightly shocked. A little bit more crow's feet. Shocked again. 7 just looks the most normal. Old person eyes. 7, then. Sure. What are these? Wait, hold on. Oh, there's 11. I thought... What is this? This one... Nope. It, like, makes it... Does this, like... It says shape blends. Is this, like, combining, like, eye number 1 and 2 and 3? So we could potentially just... Like, have it be, like, a little bit of... Be, like, a mostly shape 7, but with a little bit of, like, shape 5 in it? That's pretty cool. And also we could narrow the eyes, widen the eyes, forward, down, down, up. That scale. A little bit smaller. Back forward. Is this? Yeah, it's fully back. Sure. Down, up. That moves it up. That moves it down. Like it says it does. Hold it down. And narrow, wide. A little bit closer. Well, what's this? Ugh. A little bit wider, please. There we go. I don't mind that. Now, what if I just... What about we just have a hint of 7 and, I don't know, 1. 7 and 4. Okay, sure, why not? I'm not gonna get too much in the weeds with this. Cause I wanna get to other stuff. Oh, there are so many. Oh, alright. I want to zoom by the small details because we have a lot to go through. Eye color. How many do we got? 12. Let's go through them all. Oh, pretty. The almost blind looking ones, silver. No, those are not even almost. I think those eyes are supposed to be blind, which is neat. Silver. That color. The demon. Alright, so not that many, but an interesting selection. Maybe we just go full blue, full icy blue. We could go a little bit interesting with just bright red. Hold on, I don't mind this yellow. Sure, I like that yellow now that I look at it. Sure, number 3, eyebrows. How many? 10. All right, let's go through them all. We have the almost not there. We have the. Also, it's nice to know that our base hair color is that slight blonde color. That one, this one, that one. This one, which is edgy because it has the cut in it. Let's go with a good old-fashioned number 8. Narrow, wide. Let's go a little bit in, back, forward. That seems just like it's... Yeah, that is what it does. A little bit down, down, up. Fully down, what does that do? That just looks normal. Fully up, that just looks shocked. Fully down. Sure. Eyebrow color. Oh, hey. Oh, that's just green. That's not correct. That's silver. Let's just go with the... Where's blonde? Just make it the same. 5? Sure. That looks fine. Forehead. Oh, that's so many. Nose. Oh, oh boy. The slightly smaller. The larger. No matter what with this character, we're going to have the 5 head, so. Maybe we just embrace it and go with 5. I mean 3. Shape blends, this is a combination of... Maybe I don't know what these shape blend buttons do. Sliders. Ugh. That's something I wish... That's something that could be rectified. If you slide too far this way, you just end up selecting something else. No, let's just go with a nice 3. Why not? These two are the same. Did I do something weird? Oh well. Narrow, wide, wide. That looks more normal. So yeah, we'll go a little bit wide, back, forward. Neutral. Oh, nose. All right. Ears. Cheeks. Teeth. All right. Nose. Oh, there's so many options. We have 1, which is that one. Slightly larger. Much larger. That one. That one. 6, I don't mind. That one. Ooh, 8. I don't mind 8. 7, I think, actually looks the most normal. Let's go with... actually, yeah. 11. Sure. Oh, do I care enough to mess with those right now? Long... nah, not right now. How many years we got? 11 again? Alright. That one. And then we have this one. This one. Is that an elf here? I can barely tell. They're kind of mostly hidden, so it doesn't really matter that much. So let's just go with a good old-fashioned 7. I love a good 7. Cheeks. We have 11 of them. Yeah. 1, 2, which are slightly higher. This one, which is just I mean, 8 apparently has no sliders. You know what? Let's just go with 4. That's the color of our skin. So therefore, that's what we're going to go with. I really like enjoying making characters, but sometimes it's just a little too much. All the interesting stuff is we're going to get to later. Mouth. Larger. A little bit more frowny. That's really cool. That's just an option of old. None of them look as normal as 1. Teeth. Oh, is that just like metal? Can we just like cyberpunk it up? Slightly discolored. No, it keeps perfectly clean. A little bit dirty. A little bit much dirty. Just some of these are different colors. Is that like incredibly like rotten and decayed, or is that like metal? Let's stick with the nice perfect whites. Our character definitely brushes her teeth. Jaw. How many we got? 11 again. Just making sure. That one is barely tell the difference. That one is slightly paler. This one looks like it hardly matters at all, so let's just go with 8, which apparently none of the sliders are up. Chin. Interesting. Just have a very old chin. Ooh, sideways view. That'll help. A little bit. And deciding, let's go 7 again. Neck. Which we also have 11 varieties of neck. just a little bit slimmer. And let's go with 4. I don't think it matters too much. Jewelry. Oh boy, here we go. How many we got? 18. All right. Jewelry color. Oh. All right. Zoom in, please. The septum piercing, the full one, the different type of one. Oh man, they're just doing most of the modders' work for them right now. Okay. Big hoops, more. Oh, just the one side of earrings. This is just the other side. Ooh, this one more. This is just one side of earring. All right. I definitely want something. Nothing on the ear, because those are mostly hidden by the hair. No lip piercings, which is interesting. Maybe it interacts some way with their talking animation. I'm assuming your character isn't going to have a talking animation, but I assume all these pieces of jewelry can be put on friends, or not on friends, but on the NPCs, and they'll have, like, errors in animation if it's put somewhere. Maybe it's just a nice nose little dot right there. I don't know what that's called. I know these are septums, I think. These ones always just make me feel uncomfortable because whenever I see one of these, I just get that weird like buzzing at the top of my nose. You know what I mean? Something about her side profile just doesn't look right. Just because the eyes are a little bit too forward? I don't know. From the front, she looks fine. From the side, she looks a little bit weird. Maybe I'll mess with more of that once we get to the end of it. Definitely a nose piercing. There's also no, like, eyebrow piercings either. All of the piercings go in places that don't need to animate, which I find funny. Let's go with a nice... Well, let's zoom out. How do I feel about this from a little bit of a distance? Oh, can I go with the body? Actually, from the distance, she looks fine. I like that we have this option just to go, hold on. Take a big picture look at her. Yeah, all right. I want to be able to, like, see it, though, and that's... Then goes to jewelry. Derma aesthetic? Uh-oh. I don't even know what that word means. Derma and aesthetic, so it must be skin aesthetic. If we just have a little nose dot right there, can I don't think I could be able to see any. Let's go with a septum piercing, because I know what that one's called. But which one? The like spiky one, the full ring. Let's go with the full ring. Why? Because like Saturn's rings that would go around the planet, we have a nose ring. I don't know. Color. Silver. Hold on. Oh god, looking right into the camera. Silver, a little bit gold. A nice like rose goldish. Brown color. Ooh, green, blue, purple. A little bit less purple. And then like the closest to black we have, I think. Let's go with gold. Why not? Dermasthetic. We have... Well, which one would we start with? 36, I think we were on. Remember 36? If I don't find any better. So from what I gather, dermasthetic is just skin aesthetic, which adds like different decals to your skin. Seems like a little bit brash-ish. Some different spots and whatnot. Alright, so this is just the basic. There's nothing here. Intensity. Oh, boy. Hold on, what if we just slide that all the way up? Let's just have that back in the middle. What if we have, like, I don't know, this one and then decrease its intensity by a little bit? Alright, fine by me. That's really neat, though. Complexion color temp? Alright, it's at 1 right now. Ooh. Hold on, we can, like... give ourselves that. I don't know what it's called, or if that is specifically this. The what is the name though? Complexion color temp. We just be a Simpson. We just have whatever that's disease is called, sunburned. Just a little bit green. Well, let's tone down the intensity a little bit. I think 4 is the sunburned. So let's go with our character's a little bit sunburned. Because, I don't know. No, we won't be able to notice it, but maybe... I don't know. So we're not just at the default, I guess. Complexion blemishes. We could give ourselves freckles. Moles. Ooh, like, I don't even, like, electricity scars? Interesting. Just, like, under-eye-ness. Oh, that's neat. That's a neat way of doing, like, having stubble. I mean, I definitely want freckles, because I'm a sucker for having freckles. Obviously those ones, because there's the most cute. Less intense, though, please. Color. Blue, of course. Hold on, let's make them these so I can, like, accurately tell what color I'm going to make them. Let's make them, I don't know, that color, and then tone them down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Now, scars. Facial forms. All right, scars. What do we got? Ooh, the nice... That looks vicious. Hold on. What does intensity do? Oh, yeah, that just makes it look, like, infected. And then if we go the opposite direction, it's, like, barely even there. So we, like... I guess kind of, like, to make how old the scar is. Like, this one, like, happened a second ago. And this one happened, like, years ago. Interesting. Let's have it at medium so I can tell what they look like for now. The straight across the face. The edgy Geralt. The even edgier Geralt. The other way. Another edgy one. I went straight through the brow. Lip. Ooh, that's like ritualistic. That's the Glasgow smile. Nose. I think they had like that exact same scar in Fallout 4. The Y, I think they also had. Brow. I think they also had that one. Another brow one. Just a little dot on face. Ooh, some type of... I don't even know what type of scar that is, but it's nifty. Hold on, what if I... Oh! Intense. 18, put it on the other side. That's like burned scar, I think, mayhaps. Really interesting. We could give ourselves the Zuko. And if we combine this one, the like lightning scar, with one of the like complexion color temps, we could like make like it pretty interesting. Whoa, that's intense. I don't even know what wound that would be. What do we want? Do we want to have scars? Because if... Maybe our character's a little naive to the world. Who's like, this is gonna be her first adventure. Maybe... I mean, we'll find out once we get to backgrounds. Maybe I should... Once I get to background, maybe I'll go through the scars again just to see. For now, we're gonna leave it at none. Facial forms. Ooh. One thing that I did like about Fallout 4 that this one doesn't have so far is that you could have multiple scars and like multiple face paints and whatnot. That was a system I really liked. Was that in base Fallout 4? I think it was. I also might just be a mod. How long has this episode been so far? 50 minutes and I'm just creating a character? Whee. Tiredness, bags. Less tired. Just a bunch of eye stuff. Oh, crow's feet. Really dry lips. What does 10 give us? I don't know what 10 is. Little bits of skin blemishes. Old. And once again, like another like lightning looking one. Or just, this one might just be like old looking. No, that's definitely like lightning again. Interesting. Let's put these at their maximum and then I could, let's give ourselves one of these. And like lower it a little bit. So we have a couple of skin blemishes. Won't be able to see close up, but far away. We can also see, look here, this is just the same thing, but we could add 2 different types of facial forms. Neat. Tattoos. Oh, I mean, that's already the best one. Like a cat walked out of our eye. Technology. Technology. That's a horse. That's pretty. It's probably means something in game, but I don't have the context right now. The half skull. Ooh. Like the bit of a plant, or bit of a plant we can't really see, which I kind of really like. I don't. Oh, just the knife on side of face, which really doesn't fit us. I mean, I don't mind number 13. It's out of the way. I feel like it kind of fits our character a little bit so far. Like from the front, you like can't tell it's there, but if you look from the side, oh look, you can kind of see something. What if? Ooh. If you look from the side, you can tell like, oh hey, look, they have like a tattoo the same color as their hair stuff. Is that cool? Maybe not, but it's interesting, which makes it cool. It's a little bit different. Cheeks. Oh, God. Oh, and this is where we get into... Oh, God. Here we go. Here we have makeup. It's an interesting assortment of tattoos. I will say that. All right. What do we got? Just regular old cheeks. Less... It looks like... Can you stop moving? Well, it's... Intensity. Up. Cheeks. And let's just little light smattering of it, I guess. Sure, why not? Cheeks too. Is this any different? That appears just to be more of the same. All right. So what I think E does is it just puts the cursor up there so that I can do this, not have to mouse over it. Is what that does. Sure. Lipstick base. We have. Bunch of those. We have 6 of those. All right, so we have this one, which is just like a full single color. Hold on. Make it more intense so we can see it. This one is slightly different in the top. I can not tell the difference. Is it like... Ooh, we have a lot of colors. Does it like look different? It's slightly less... It's a little bit hazy around the edges. I don't know what to call that because I don't know makeup, but that's what it is. Just the bottom lip, just the top lip, just surrounding lipstick accents. Let's go with that one, because why not? What colors do we got? That's not colors. We have a lot of them. And then we just go with the default color. And then just slightly intensify it. Sure. What is lipstick accents? Ring of color around it. I do not know. I do not know. Just a little bit. Oh, actually, it's a little bit of color around the outside. This one is color in the middle. Top, bottom, and then ring around again. I don't mind the middle, but we have to like make it less intense, and we could just do. You can just make it like a different color. which is interesting if I knew anything about makeup. But I think that looks, I don't know, fine. It might just be the exact same color. Just make it a little bit more intense. Sure. Upper eyeshadow. Oh boy. There's a little bit of color. Honestly, sure. Eyeshadow lower. Sure, keep it at 4. Eyeliner upper. Whoa, combine that with the little cat one. Oh, keep it simple. This color, sure, keep it the same. Lower. Just even more lightning. Also keep that simple, I guess. It's fine. Dirt. Well, as we went over earlier, our character brushes her teeth. Therefore, I'm sure she also washes her face. Are we fine with this character's looks? I feel like the eyes. Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, once we're, like, zoomed out, we already noted. Back forward. They're already as back as they can get, so. Ah, well. I'm fine with this for now. Background. Yeah, alright. Alright, so we have quite a few. File not found. Is that just default? Or not default, just make your own? Beast Hunter. From the Ashta of Aquila to the Terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. We get fitness, ballistics, and gastronomy. Maybe. In space, the greatest commodity is oxygen, and the increased lung capacity gained by a regular fitness regimen is essential to survival. I'll take a better look at those once I like the sound of one of these. Bouncer. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. I've been doing nothing but talking for the past hour. It's interesting how this section has no music. I just realized. Bouncer. You've worked the line at the toughest clubs in the settled systems. Back then, you've learned that most non-lethal confrontations can be learned one of two ways. A strong right hook, or a more strongly secured door. I'm trying to find something that would fit somebody who's a bit naive to the world, and is also a nice person. Boxing, security, and fitness doesn't really suit it. Bounty hunter also is not. Piloting, targeting control, and boost pack training is really cool. Oh, I can't wait to get into space and, like, fly a ship. That sounds so cool. Wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture. And your quarry knows that in the vastness of space, they can run, but they can't hide. Chef seems interesting. While the unrefined mass is scarfed down chunks by the shipload, you cater to those with more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species became true culinary masterpieces. We get gastronomy, dueling, and scavenging. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients. There is almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks a talented chef can prepare. Interesting. Dueling, considered by many to be a lost art, close attacks with a melee weapon can often be deadlier than ranged combat, carried out by a skilled practitioner. I don't really want to do melee. I want to do lasers. Scavenging, there's just those who find just about anything, and their success is usually dependent on knowing where and how to look. Combat medic? Maybe. Pistol certification? Maybe. Leave it to the human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on the enemy, but you'd much rather take care of your friends. That seems pretty good. We get pistol certification. Considering the popularity of the personal sidearm in the settled systems, familiarity with such weapons is often considered essential medicine and wellness. I just read the names of the last two. Only through advancements in medical training and technology has humanity been able to withstand the galaxy's many dangers. By embracing an active lifestyle and good nutritional habits, one may improve their overall sense of health and even gain prolonged life expectancy. Interesting. Cyber runner. Stealth, security, theft. That seems like a stealth archer to me. I'm not going to pick it. From Neon to New Atlantis, the Megacorp stand as a monument to power, prestige, and profit. You've worked both for and against them, on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. Cyberneticist is interesting. Ooh, those are 3 things that kind of interest me. Robots? Mere toys. Neuroamps? Good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but what you saw a greater future? Human and machines as one. That's pretty neat. We get medicine security. While the standardized digital locking mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training. So that seems like the lockpicking of this game. I don't know if we've seen what lockpicking is like yet, as of now. I haven't. Is it just going to be like regular Bethesda lockpicking? If so, I'm good at it. Lasers. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use across the settled systems, and specialized training can greatly increase their effectiveness. Maybe. Diplomat seems interesting. The wars are over. Peace now reigns the settled systems, but only because there are those who fight quietly to keep it. Because of you, agreements were signed, words were heeded, lives were spared. Interesting. We get persuasion, commerce, and wellness. And the settled... I'm not going to read it. Gangster? Shotgun? Explorer? They said exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. Lasers, astrodynamics, surveying. Surveying? So I get better at scanning stuff, I guess. Gangster. You were always disgusted by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you were old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky enough to have it. Yeah, that definitely seems like our character. A homesteader? Weightlifting. The discovery of the settled system's many oxygen-rich planets and moons meant humans could live just about anywhere, if they had the know-how. You did, and utilized it to great effect. Industrialist. Research methods. There was a time when all you wanted was a titan of industry. Maybe a ship designer, or a megacorp exec. Thankfully, that skill set never goes out of style in the settled system, so no matter what we pick, we end up as a miner somehow. Long hauler. Ballistic weapons systems? Oh boy. Pilgrim Professor. Ronin? Oh boy. Let those other hot-headed pilots obsess over laser weapons and maneuverability. You're a space trucker. Pure and simple. Back to cargo, get it there fast, get paid, repeat. Life is simple and good, brother. Pilgrim. Wayfarer. Wanderer. Seeker. Transient. You've been called many things during your travels and learned something those others could never understand. The journey is the destination. What all we got? Professor, Ronin, sculptor, soldier, space scoundrel, and xenobiologist. Next we have Professor. You've always enjoyed learning, but nothing could compare to the joy of teaching others. As humankind spread throughout the stars, there was never a lack of knowledge to obtain, and you gladly assisted. There's a lot of interesting, peaceful options to start with. Ronin. Something tells me this isn't it. Masterless and unbound, you wandered the settled systems as a blade for hire. To some, you were a simple mercenary. To others, a hero. And to a select few, a nightmare they could never wake from. With your knowledge of anatomy and skilled, steady hands, you could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of art to amaze and inspire. Interesting. Soldier. The settled systems is no stranger to warfare. And if there's one thing armed conflict relies on, it's trained warriors with guns and guts. You had both. Simple, bloody work. And you were great at it. Nope. Good, bad, whose right is it to say? If there's anything you've learned while traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's one big shade of gray. You know, somebody was, impressed with themselves for writing that. Xenobiologist. The settled systems is home to untold alien species. And while none of them have yet proven sentient, that never deterred you. So you sought out and studied them for whatever gifts they offered, and then, who knows? One just starts with genericness. Oddly, there is no information on file about your past life. Clerical oversight? Deletion by some powerful unknown faction? Or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now, and the path you're about to forge. Interesting that the file not found still gives you trinkets. I kind of like the idea of cyberneticist. Robots and lasers. It's in between cyberneticist, xenobiologist, or sculptor. We have geology, and geology doesn't interest me, I do not think. Professor also has geology. Astrodynamics, what is that? Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of a ship's grav drive. So that's like different from piloting somehow. And also research methods. My skills in employing what's known time types and methods, researcher may complete projects faster and even gain unexpected insights. So we could have been a teacher before all this started. Before something happened to make us a minor. Xenobiologist, lasers, surveying, and fitness. What about medicine, security, and lasers? The sculptor. Medicine, security, and lasers. I think I like the idea of a cyberneticist. Before we became a minor, we used to work with robots, trying to fuse robot and man with cybernetics. Yeah, I like that. Cyberneticist. Rotate. Huh? Oh, we can just still rotate our character for some reason. Alright, cyberneticist. We'll stick with that for now. If I decide something cooler in traits. Alright. So we have 3 traits. Traits. That's what we're going to be doing through the stars eventually. Once this episode's done. You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. That's an interesting perk to trait with a xenobiologist. I feel like those traits interact well with each other roleplay-wise. Dream home. You own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125,000 credit mortgage with Galbank that has to be paid weekly. Empath. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companions like will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness. But performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite effect. I like that one. Extrovert? I can't be like... I also like the idea of that one. You're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. So we'll use more oxygen if we're with friends. Or, no, otherwise. Interesting. Interesting. You gain access to a special free Star Collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction. But crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Hero worshipped. You earned the attention of an... Oh, God. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. By Azura. You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. That means human companions, it specifies, which means Vasco, who I know is a robot, will be fine with. Interesting. Good stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically spend 2% of your credits home. Send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Interesting. This is like Free Star Collective, but with the neon, I guess. Special dialogue options. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon, maybe. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. Special chest full of items in the House of the Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest. Religion trait. Raised universal, can't be combined with any other this is So cool. Enlightened and universal, huh? Sanctum Universum, you gain access to Sanctum Universum, but lose access to the House of Enlightened. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost in health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly. Like an addiction. I get it, I think. Because jumping a lot would raise your athletics in older Bethesda Elder Scrolls games. And I think the Serpent was the one that dictated that, maybe? I haven't played much of them. Spaced. Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Interesting Taskmaster. Occasionally, if you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. Terra firma. You've never acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when on the surface, but decreased when you're in space. You gain access to the special United... Yep. And better rewards for missions given by them. Crime bounty is greatly increased. Wanted. Someone put a price on your head, and word is spread. Occasionally, armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. I like empath. That's an interesting... I feel like it fits roleplay-wise with a person who wants to be really nice. So, we'll be an empathetic. Hold on. I just wanted... Alien DNA has all these different nice pictures. All right. Kid stuff, huh? I mean, this purely seems just like a downside in terms of like gameplay mechanics. But like, how often do we get to say that our parents are still alive in like any video game, really? What else would we have if not for empath? Well, empath is one. Kid stuff I'm kind of feeling on. If there's nothing else, I'll keep it. I kind of like the idea of either spaced or terra firma. We're a cyberneticist, and we've never really felt at home in space. Or we could see. The thing is, I don't know anything about like the territories or the religion, so I don't want to pick one of those. Taskmaster is interesting, but costing twice as much. Automatically repair itself to full health. Extrovert also seems like only an upside. Hero worship is just going to get annoying. We never felt like we were home in the stars. Oh, but see, I really like the idea. We never really... Yeah, I like space, I think. I like the idea of space. We never felt at home on terra firma. Okay, so we do stuff our companions like. Temporary increase in combat effectiveness for us or them, our companions. Yeah, I like empath. Dream home. That's... Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Empath, kid stuff, spaced. Will be a bit worse when we're on the ground. We'll have parents who we'll have to send some of our money to. Also, that's a little bit of a... Sending some of our money to our parents every week is also a way to balance the game a little bit, because something that's always a problem in every single open world game is eventually you just get to the point where you have too much money, and this is a way of slightly counteracting that fact. And also, it's interesting having your parents be alive in a video game. And empath because we're nice. And space because... Oh, I want one of the things we have to have a little bit of a downside. Now, do we think... Is there anything I want to change before we go in? Or do I like our character? Is this what I think a cyberneticist would look like? We'll be good at medicine, security, and lasers. I think we're good. Yep. All right. I'm sticking to it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Me, medicine, security, and lasers. Finish. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be the end of this episode, so I'll see you all next time.